So this awakening that I perceive, which is happening across our species of consciousness, and is also simultaneously being um, interrupted, deflected, people are being distracted from by the synthetic mind world that the powers that have been are continuing to perpetuate and hopefully enhance into their technocratic, transpersonal, Zionist control grid. Uh, it looks like a kind of a close finish, actually. I know I know which side I'm on and have been on for quite a while, but I don't know how this thing is going to play in the long run. So many of us are seemingly completely ensnared by what I'm describing as the synthetic mind world, the samsaric mind world um, that we were born into. Even though something is emerging among us, which is, I believe, unprecedented. I don't think there's ever been so many people waking up as now. And the awakening, people come into it from different angles. Some people come into it because of uh, their connection with nature and their recognition that nature's um, the air, the land, the water um, is becoming denatured in real ways by the synthetic stuff that's polluting all of it and making us sick. Others come into it from I'm hesitant to call it a political point of view, but it's from a recognition that the powers that have been are anti-human. They're not supportive of healthy families. They're not supportive of an education that teaches people to learn to think for themselves. They're not supportive of communities that suss out and support each individual's strengths, gifts, and talents so that they can more and more fully fulfill themselves and contribute to their community and the world. This is not what's going on. And so people are seeing this and they tend to see it. We usually are given polarized dualities as a way of viewing um, what's wrong. And it's usually them. Well, no, it's them. It's a show. That's a show that's put on to keep us distracted from the potency, the power, the radiance of our own being. And it works. It works. It sure distracted me for most of my life. And as far as I can see, people are walking around absorbed in the feeds on their phones. They're not in their actual bodies. They're not in the present moment. They're not recognizing the remarkable miracle of the awareness of now. Yeah. Anyway, that's the direction the awakening is going. And people come into it from different points of view. And as we come into it, we can't help but interpret it in the language of the bubble of information we grew up in and adapted to, and then subsequently developed as we matured. But it's a bubble. It's a bubble of information, most usually within the samsaric mind world matrix. And the awakening that's occurring is going to be interpreted or misinterpreted, I would say, according to those things until it reveals itself to be something more fundamental and more universal and uh, yeah, just the actual truth of our nature of being. Yeah. Yeah, so my wish for you is that you'll look right there, notice what's looking through your eyes, what's hearing through your ears, what's feeling through your body. Notice that this is, in fact, a clear, open space, a cognizant, aware space in which the actual living present moment is occurring. Yeah, bless you more.